Have you ever paused to consider our intrinsic bond with the plant world? This connection is not just a fleeting thought but a profound relationship that has been nurtured over millennia. From the moment we first set foot on this planet, plants have been our silent companions, providing us with the essentials of life. They have been our food, our shelter, and our medicine. They have been the backdrop to our evolution, shaping our cultures and our civilizations. It's a connection woven deeply into the fabric of our being, dating back to the dawn of humankind. Imagine the first humans wandering through vast landscapes, discovering the myriad of plants that surrounded them. Each plant held a secret, a potential to nourish, to heal, or to harm. Our ancestors learned to identify and cultivate these plants, creating the first gardens and farms. These early agricultural practices laid the foundation for the complex societies we live in today. Since our earliest ancestors began cultivating crops, we've shared a profound relationship with plants, relying on them for sustenance, shelter, and even medicine. The act of planting a seed and watching it grow into a bountiful harvest is a testament to the symbiotic relationship we share with the plant kingdom. This relationship is not just about survival, it's about thriving. Plants have provided us with the means to build civilizations, to create art, and to explore the world around us. This innate attraction to the natural world, often referred to as biophilia, is more than just a passing fancy. It's a fundamental aspect of our humanity. Biophilia is the idea that humans have an inherent affinity for nature, an instinctive bond that draws us to the natural world. This bond is evident in the way we seek out green spaces, in the joy we find in tending to a garden, and in the peace we feel when surrounded by nature. It's a connection that transcends time and culture, a universal language that speaks to the core of our being. We're drawn to the vibrant colors of a blooming flower, soothed by the rustling leaves in a gentle breeze, and invigorated by the earthy scent of freshly turned soil. These sensory experiences are not just pleasant, they are essential to our well-being. Studies have shown that spending time in nature can reduce stress, improve mood, and enhance cognitive function. The simple act of walking through a garden or sitting under a tree can have profound effects on our mental and physical health. This inherent connection is a testament to the profound impact plants have on our well-being. In our fast-paced, technology-driven world, it's easy to forget the importance of nature in our lives. But the truth is, we need plants just as much as they need us. They provide us with oxygen, food, and medicine. They purify our air and water, and they offer us a sense of peace and tranquility. Our relationship with plants is a two-way street, a delicate balance that must be maintained for the health of our planet and ourselves. As we've transitioned from agrarian societies to our modern, technology-driven lives, it's easy to feel a disconnect from the natural world. The rise of industrialization and urbanization has led to a separation between humans and nature. We spend more time indoors, surrounded by concrete and artificial light, and less time outside, immersed in the natural world. This disconnect has consequences for our health and well-being, as well as for the health of our planet. Yet, the yearning for that connection persists. Despite the barriers that modern life presents, we continue to seek out ways to reconnect with nature. We bring plants into our homes, create urban gardens, and visit parks and green spaces. This desire to be close to nature is a testament to the enduring power of our bond with the plant world. It's a reminder that, no matter how advanced our technology becomes, we are still a part of the natural world, and we need it to thrive. It's in the houseplants adorning our windowsills, the vibrant gardens we cultivate, and the parks and green spaces that offer respite from the concrete jungle. These green spaces are not just decorative, they are vital to our well-being. They provide us with a sense of connection to the natural world, a place to relax and recharge. They remind us of the beauty and wonder of nature, and they inspire us to protect and preserve it for future generations. This desire to reconnect with nature is a testament to the enduring power of plants in our lives. It's a reminder that no matter how far we may stray from our roots, we are always drawn back to the natural world. Our connection with plants is a fundamental part of who we are, a bond that has been nurtured over millennia and will continue to shape our future. So the next time you pause to admire a blooming flower or breathe in the scent of freshly turned soil, remember that you are part of a long and storied relationship with the plant world, a relationship that is essential to our well-being and the health of our planet. Gardening, more than just a hobby, offers a wealth of benefits that extend far beyond the aesthetic beauty it brings to our surroundings. It is a practice that has been cherished by humans for centuries, transcending cultures and generations. The act of cultivating plants, whether it be flowers, vegetables, or herbs, connects us to the earth in a profound way. It reminds us of the cycles of life, the importance of patience, and the rewards of hard work. Gardening is a timeless activity that not only beautifies our environment but also enriches our lives in countless ways. It's an opportunity to nurture life, to witness the miracle of growth firsthand, and to reap the rewards of our efforts in the form of vibrant blooms, lush foliage, and even homegrown fruits and vegetables. The process of planting a seed and watching it grow into a thriving plant is nothing short of magical. It teaches us about the importance of nurturing and care, and the joy that comes from seeing our efforts come to fruition. Whether we are growing a small herb garden on our windowsill or tending to a large vegetable patch in our backyard, the sense of accomplishment and pride we feel is immeasurable. The act of gardening itself is incredibly therapeutic. Immersing ourselves in the sights, sounds, and textures of nature allows us to disconnect from the stresses of daily life, calming our minds and rejuvenating our spirits. The simple act of digging in the soil, feeling the earth between our fingers, and breathing in the fresh air can have a profound impact on our mental well-being. Gardening provides a sense of purpose and fulfillment, giving us a break from the hustle and bustle of modern life. It allows us to slow down, to be present in the moment, and to find peace in the natural world around us. The physical activity involved in planting, weeding, and tending to our gardens provides gentle exercise, promoting flexibility, strength, and cardiovascular health. Gardening is a full-body workout that engages our muscles, improves our coordination, and increases our stamina. It is a low-impact form of exercise that is accessible to people of all ages and fitness levels. The repetitive motions of digging, planting, and watering can help to improve our dexterity and hand-eye coordination. Additionally, spending time outdoors in the sunshine boosts our vitamin D levels, which is essential for bone health and immune function. Moreover, gardening offers a unique opportunity to connect with the natural world on a deeper level. As we learn about different plant species, their individual needs, and the delicate balance of the ecosystem they inhabit, we gain a newfound appreciation for the interconnectedness of all living things. Gardening teaches us about the importance of biodiversity and the role that each plant and animal plays in maintaining a healthy ecosystem. It encourages us to be mindful of our impact on the environment and to make choices that support sustainability and conservation. By cultivating a diverse range of plants in our gardens, we can create habitats for pollinators, birds, and other wildlife, contributing to the overall health of our local ecosystems. This understanding fosters a sense of responsibility for the environment, encouraging us to make sustainable choices that benefit both our gardens and the planet as a whole. Sustainable gardening practices such as composting, using organic fertilizers, and conserving water help to reduce our environmental footprint and promote the health of our gardens. By growing our own food, we can reduce our reliance on commercially produced produce, which often requires significant resources and contributes to pollution. Gardening also provides an opportunity to educate others about the importance of environmental stewardship and to inspire them to take action in their own lives. Whether we are planting a tree, starting a community garden, or simply tending to a few potted plants on our balcony, we can all make a positive impact on the environment through gardening. While the beauty and personal fulfillment derived from gardening are undeniable, it's crucial to recognize the vital role plants play in sustaining life on Earth. They are the primary producers in our ecosystem, converting sunlight into energy through photosynthesis, a process that releases the oxygen we breathe and forms the basis of the food chain. Furthermore, plants act as natural air purifiers, absorbing carbon dioxide and other harmful pollutants from the atmosphere, mitigating the effects of climate change and improving air quality. Their roots help prevent soil erosion, while their leaves provide shade, regulate temperatures, and create habitats for a diverse array of insects, birds, and other wildlife. In an era marked by increasing environmental concerns, our gardens become more than just personal havens. They transform into small but significant contributors to a healthier planet. By choosing native plants, we support local ecosystems, providing food and shelter for native insects and pollinators like bees, butterflies, and hummingbirds, which are essential for maintaining biodiversity. Embarking on the journey of gardening is an invitation to tap into our innate curiosity and embrace a lifelong pursuit of learning and growth. It's a process of trial and error, of observation and adaptation, as we strive to understand the needs of our plants and provide them with the optimal conditions to thrive. There's a certain magic in nurturing a tiny seed into a flourishing plant, in witnessing the transformation from a delicate seedling to a mature, fruit-bearing specimen. Each success, no matter how small, fuels our passion and encourages us to delve deeper into the world of horticulture. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, there's always something new to discover, a different technique to master, or a new plant variety to experiment with. The world of gardening offers endless possibilities for exploration and innovation, inviting us to push the boundaries of our knowledge and cultivate our green thumbs one step at a time. Section 5. Setting the stage for green thumb mastery. Let's begin. In this immersive journey towards green thumb mastery, we'll delve into the fundamental principles and practical techniques that will empower you to create and maintain a thriving garden, whether you have a sprawling backyard or a sunny windowsill. From understanding the basics of soil science to mastering the art of watering, we'll equip you with the knowledge and confidence to nurture your plants to their fullest potential. Get ready to unlock the secrets of successful gardening, discover the joys of connecting with nature, and create a verdant oasis that brings you joy, tranquility, and a renewed sense of connection to the natural world. Let's embark on this exciting adventure together, one seed, one plant, one garden at a time. Section 6. Laying the groundwork, understanding your soil. Welcome to Act 1 of our Green Thumb Mastery journey, where we'll delve into the fundamental techniques that form the bedrock of successful gardening. Gardening is an art and science that begins with understanding the very medium in which plants grow. Soil is not just a passive substrate, it is a dynamic, living entity that plays a crucial role in the health and productivity of your garden. And what better place to start than with the very foundation of plant life, the soil. Soil is the medium that anchors plants, provides them with essential nutrients, and supports a myriad of life forms that contribute to the overall health of the ecosystem. Often overlooked, soil is far more than just dirt. It's a complex living ecosystem teeming with beneficial microorganisms that are essential for plant health. These microorganisms include bacteria, fungi, protozoa, and nematodes, each playing a unique role in the soil food web. Bacteria help decompose organic matter, releasing nutrients that plants can absorb. Fungi form symbiotic relationships with plant roots, extending their reach and improving nutrient uptake. Protozoa and nematodes help regulate bacterial populations and contribute to nutrient cycling. Understanding the composition and characteristics of your soil is paramount to creating a thriving garden. Soil composition refers to the proportions of sand, silt, and clay particles, which determine the soil's texture. Soil texture affects water retention, drainage, and aeration, all of which are critical for plant growth. Soil structure, on the other hand, refers to the arrangement of soil particles into aggregates, which influence root penetration and water movement. Different soil types, such as clay, loam, and sand, possess varying properties that impact drainage, aeration, and nutrient retention. Clay soils have small, tightly packed particles that hold water well, but can become compacted and poorly aerated. Sandy soils have large particles that drain quickly, but may not retain enough moisture for plants. Loam soils, often considered ideal for gardening, have a balanced mix of sand, silt, and clay, providing good drainage, aeration, and nutrient retention. Each plant species has its own preferences, so knowing your soil type will guide you in selecting the most suitable candidates for your garden. For example, succulents and cacti thrive in well-drained sandy soils, while vegetables and flowers often prefer the balanced properties of loam. Acid-loving plants like blueberries and azaleas may require soil amendments to lower the pH, while other plants may need additional organic matter to improve soil fertility. Think of soil as the digestive system of your garden, responsible for breaking down organic matter and delivering essential nutrients to plant roots. Organic matter, such as compost and mulch, is decomposed by soil organisms, releasing nutrients in a form that plants can absorb. This process, known as mineralization, is essential for maintaining soil fertility and supporting plant growth. Just like our own gut health, a healthy soil ecosystem is crucial for optimal plant growth and resilience. Healthy soil supports robust root systems, which anchor plants and provide them with water and nutrients. It also helps plants resist pests and diseases, as a diverse soil microbiome can outcompete harmful pathogens and promote plant health. In the upcoming sections, we'll explore how to assess your soil's health and make necessary amendments to create the ideal growing medium for your green companions. Soil testing is a valuable tool for understanding your soil's pH, nutrient levels, and organic matter content. Based on the results, you can make informed decisions about soil amendments, such as adding lime to raise pH, sulfur to lower pH, or compost to improve soil structure and fertility. By nurturing your soil, you lay the groundwork for a thriving, productive garden that will reward you with bountiful harvests and beautiful blooms. Section 7. The Foundation of Life. Assessing and amending your soil. Now that we appreciate the significance of soil, let's roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty, literally. Assessing your soil is a simple yet crucial step in understanding its strengths and weaknesses. You can conduct a DIY soil test using a home kit or send a sample to a local agricultural extension office for a more detailed analysis. A soil test will reveal its pH level, which indicates its acidity or alkalinity, as well as its nutrient content including nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, the essential building blocks for plant growth. Armed with this knowledge, you can tailor your soil amendments to address any deficiencies. Amending your soil involves incorporating organic matter like compost, aged manure, or leaf mold to improve its structure, drainage, and nutrient content. Adding specific amendments like lime to raise pH or sulfur to lower it ensures your soil provides the ideal environment for your chosen plants to thrive. Remember, a healthy soil is a happy soil, and happy soil translates to happy, healthy plants. With a solid understanding of your soil, it's time for the fun part, selecting the plants that will bring your garden to life. But just like choosing compatible roommates, it's essential to consider the specific needs and preferences of each plant species to ensure they'll thrive in your garden's unique environment. Begin by assessing your garden's growing conditions, including sunlight exposure, soil type, and available space. Are you working with a shady woodland garden, a sun-drenched Mediterranean landscape, or a cozy urban balcony? Each setting offers opportunities for different plant palettes and design aesthetics. Next, delve into the fascinating world of plant selection. Consider your personal preferences, such as color schemes, textures, and fragrances. Do you envision a vibrant tapestry of blooms, a calming oasis of green foliage, or a fragrant sensory garden filled with aromatic herbs? Research plant species that thrive in your region and match your desired aesthetic. Congratulations on selecting your green companions. Now, let's provide them with a nurturing home where they can establish their roots and flourish. Proper planting techniques vary depending on the type of plant, but some universal principles apply to ensure a smooth transition from pot to ground. Timing is everything when it comes to planting. Most annuals and vegetables prefer the warmth of spring after the last frost, while perennials and trees benefit from fall planting, allowing them to establish roots before winter dormancy. Always check the specific planting instructions for your chosen species. When planting, dig a hole twice as wide as the plant's root ball and just as deep. Gently loosen the roots to encourage outward growth and position the plant at the same depth it was growing in its container. Backfill the hole with amended soil, ensuring no air pockets remain, and water deeply to settle the roots. Water, the elixir of life, is essential for all living organisms, and plants are no exception. But just like us, different plants have varying thirst levels, and understanding how, when, and how much to water is crucial for their well-being. Overwatering is a common pitfall for novice gardeners, often leading to root rot and other moisture-related issues. A good rule of thumb is to water deeply but less frequently, allowing the soil to dry out slightly between waterings. This encourages roots to grow deeper in search of moisture, resulting in stronger, more resilient plants. The best time to water is in the early morning, allowing foliage to dry during the day, reducing the risk of fungal diseases. Observe your plants closely for signs of overwatering or underwatering, such as wilting leaves, yellowing foliage, or stunted growth. Adjust your watering schedule accordingly, remembering that factors like temperature, humidity, and wind can all affect soil moisture levels. Section 11. Bathing in sunlight's embrace. Understanding light requirements. Sunlight, the lifeblood of plants, fuels the magical process of photosynthesis, converting light energy into chemical energy that powers growth and development. Just like Goldilocks, each plant species has its own just right light preference, and understanding these requirements is crucial for their well-being. Full sun plants like roses and tomatoes crave at least 6 hours of direct sunlight per day, while shade-loving ferns and hostas thrive in dappled light or partial shade. Before choosing a spot for your plants, observe the sunlight patterns in your garden throughout the day to determine the amount of direct sun, partial shade, or full shade each area receives. Matching plants to the appropriate light conditions is essential for optimal growth and flowering. A sun-loving plant placed in deep shade will become leggy and produce fewer flowers, while a shade-tolerant species exposed to intense sunlight may suffer from leaf scorch or even death. Pay close attention to each plant's light requirements and position them accordingly to ensure they bask in their ideal amount of sunlight. Section 12. Feeding your garden essential nutrients for healthy growth. Just like us, plants need a balanced diet to thrive. While soil provides some essential nutrients, supplementing with fertilizers helps replenish depleted resources and ensures your plants have access to the building blocks they need for robust growth, vibrant blooms, and bountiful harvests. Fertilizers come in various forms, including granular, liquid, and slow-release options, each with its own advantages and application methods. Granular fertilizers are easy to apply and provide a quick nutrient boost, while liquid fertilizers are readily absorbed by plant roots and are ideal for container gardening. Slow-release fertilizers, as the name suggests, deliver nutrients gradually over an extended period, minimizing the risk of over-fertilizing. When choosing a fertilizer, consider the specific needs of your plants. Different plants require varying ratios of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, the three primary nutrients essential for growth. Nitrogen promotes leafy growth, phosphorus encourages root development and flowering, while potassium contributes to overall plant health and disease resistance. Section 13. Pruning for perfection, shaping and encouraging growth. Pruning, often considered an art form in gardening, involves selectively removing parts of a plant to improve its structure, health, and aesthetic appeal. While it may seem counterintuitive to cut back your beloved plants, pruning offers numerous benefits, promoting bushier growth, encouraging more abundant blooms, and preventing the spread of diseases. Different plants require different pruning techniques, and the timing of pruning is crucial. Spring-flowering shrubs, for example, should be pruned immediately after they bloom, while summer-flowering varieties benefit from late winter or early spring pruning. Research the specific pruning needs of your plants to avoid inadvertently removing flower buds or hindering their growth. When pruning, always use sharp, clean tools to make clean cuts and minimize the risk of introducing diseases. Remove any dead, diseased, or damaged branches first, followed by crossing or rubbing branches that compete for light and air circulation. By understanding the basics of pruning, you can shape your plants into works of art and encourage them to reach their full potential. Section 14. Mulching Magic, Protecting and Nourishing Your Soil. Mulch, a gardener's best friend, is a layer of organic or inorganic material applied to the soil surface around plants, offering numerous benefits that contribute to a healthy and thriving garden. Mulching is an age-old practice that has been used by gardeners and farmers alike to enhance the health and productivity of their soil. By understanding the different types of mulch and their specific benefits, you can make informed decisions that will help your garden flourish. Whether you are a novice gardener or an experienced horticulturist, the principles of mulching can be applied to gardens of all sizes and types, from small urban plots to expansive rural landscapes. The key is to choose the right type of mulch for your specific needs and to apply it correctly to maximize its benefits. From suppressing weeds to conserving soil moisture, mulch acts as a protective blanket for your soil, promoting optimal growing conditions. Weeds compete with your plants for nutrients, water, and light, and can quickly take over if not managed properly. By applying a layer of mulch, you create a barrier that prevents weed seeds from germinating and growing. This not only reduces the amount of time and effort you need to spend on weeding, but also helps to keep your garden looking neat and tidy. In addition to weed suppression, mulch helps to conserve soil moisture by reducing evaporation. This is particularly important during hot, dry periods when water can quickly evaporate from the soil surface. By keeping the soil moist, mulch helps to ensure that your plants have a consistent supply of water, which is essential for their growth and development. Organic mulches such as shredded bark, wood chips, or compost decompose over time, adding valuable nutrients to the soil as they break down. This process of decomposition is facilitated by soil organisms, such as earthworms, bacteria, and fungi, which break down the organic matter and release nutrients that are readily available for plant uptake. As the mulch decomposes, it also improves the soil structure, making it more friable and easier to work with. This is particularly beneficial for heavy clay soils, which can become compacted and difficult to manage. By improving the soil structure, organic mulches help to increase aeration and water infiltration, which are essential for healthy root growth. In addition to these benefits, organic mulches also help to create a more favorable environment for beneficial soil organisms, which play a crucial role in maintaining soil health and fertility. They also improve soil structure, increasing aeration and water retention. Good soil structure is essential for healthy plant growth, as it allows roots to penetrate the soil easily and access the water and nutrients they need. By improving soil structure, organic mulches help to create a more favorable environment for root growth, which in turn leads to healthier, more vigorous plants. In addition to improving soil structure, organic mulches also help to increase water retention. This is particularly important in sandy soils, which can drain quickly and become dry. By increasing water retention, organic mulches help to ensure that your plants have a consistent supply of water, which is essential for their growth and development. In addition to these benefits, organic mulches also help to create a more favorable environment for beneficial soil organisms, which play a crucial role in maintaining soil health and fertility. Inorganic mulches, like gravel or landscape fabric, offer a more permanent solution for weed suppression and moisture control, though they don't provide the same soil-enriching benefits as organic options. Inorganic mulches are often used in areas where a more permanent solution is desired, such as in pathways, driveways, or around perennial plants. While they do not decompose and add nutrients to the soil, they do provide excellent weed suppression and moisture control. Gravel, for example, creates a barrier that prevents weed seeds from germinating and growing, while also allowing water to infiltrate the soil. Landscape fabric, on the other hand, creates a physical barrier that prevents weeds from growing while also allowing water and air to reach the soil. While inorganic mulches do not provide the same soil-enriching benefits as organic options, they can be a valuable tool in your gardening arsenal, particularly in areas where weed suppression and moisture control are a priority. Apply a 2 to 4 inch layer of mulch around your plants, keeping it a few inches away from the base of the stems to prevent rot. When applying mulch, it is important to ensure that it is spread evenly and not piled up against the stems of your plants. This can create a moist environment that is conducive to rot and disease. By keeping the mulch a few inches away from the base of the stems, you can help to prevent these issues and ensure that your plants remain healthy. In addition to this, it is also important to replenish the mulch periodically, as it will break down over time and lose its effectiveness. By regularly adding a fresh layer of mulch, you can ensure that your garden continues to benefit from its many advantages. Mulch helps regulate soil temperature, keeping roots cool in summer and insulating them from frost in winter. This is particularly important in areas with extreme temperature fluctuations, as it helps to create a more stable environment for your plants. In the summer, mulch helps to keep the soil cool by reducing the amount of heat that is absorbed by the soil surface. This is particularly beneficial for plants that are sensitive to heat, as it helps to prevent heat stress and wilting. In the winter, mulch acts as an insulating layer that helps to protect plant roots from frost and freezing temperatures. This is particularly important for perennial plants, which can be damaged or killed by severe frost. By regulating soil temperature, mulch helps to create a more favorable environment for your plants, which in turn leads to healthier, more vigorous growth. It also reduces water evaporation, minimizing the need for frequent watering and conserving precious water resources. Water is a valuable resource, and conserving it is essential for sustainable gardening. By reducing water evaporation, mulch helps to ensure that your plants have a consistent supply of water, which is essential for their growth and development. This is particularly important in areas with limited water availability, where frequent watering may not be practical or sustainable. By conserving water, mulch helps to reduce the amount of time and effort you need to spend on watering, while also helping to protect this valuable resource for future generations. In addition to these benefits, mulch also helps to reduce soil erosion by protecting the soil surface from the impact of rain and wind. This is particularly important in areas with heavy rainfall or strong winds, where soil erosion can be a significant problem. By protecting the soil surface, mulch helps to maintain soil structure and fertility, which are essential for healthy plant growth. Section 15. Staking and supporting, guiding your plants towards the light. As your garden flourishes and plants reach for the sky, providing support for top-heavy blooms, sprawling vines, or tall, slender stems becomes crucial to prevent breakage and ensure their continued growth and productivity. Staking and supporting methods vary depending on the plant's size, growth habit, and personal preference, offering both practical and aesthetic solutions for your garden. For tall, single-stemmed flowers like sunflowers or delphiniums, individual stakes provide stability and prevent them from toppling over, especially in windy conditions. Insert the stake into the ground near the base of the plant, being careful not to damage the roots, and loosely tie the stem to the stake using soft twine or garden tape. Vining plants, such as cucumbers, tomatoes, or climbing roses, benefit from structures like trellises, cages, or arbors that provide a framework for them to climb and spread. These supports not only keep fruits and flowers off the ground, preventing rot and pest damage, but also improve air circulation and light penetration, promoting healthier growth and more abundant yields.